Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Top Drives. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different, as you can probably tell from the title. It is not in any category, it's not a pack opening video, nor is it a gameplay video, although I will be playing some gameplay in the background, so we have something to watch during the later stages of this discussion video, I would say it's going to be. Today we are going to be talking about the summer games. We are going to talk about what you should invest in, what is the best order of business for you to go to, if you even want to invest or not, and if so, what sort of packs you should be looking into, what sort of specialization you will need, and so on and so forth. So this is another one of those challenges like Call of the Wild, right? I don't know if you remember Call of the Wild, but Call of the Wild was this challenge that ran, and you had to go through all of these different challenges, just like this right here. So basically how that one worked was that you needed really specific lower end cars, and then when it opened up, at least for me personally, it got a lot easier. So the focus of that challenge was really on the lower end stuff. At least if you ask me, that was what I struggled with most. So I would definitely suggest trying to get a good lower end. So how do you do that? Well, this challenge that just started, open for everyone, is perfect for that, because you get 5 summer games. I don't know if you know, I think the top 2 cars are only summer games, right? But you get some summer games commons and some summer games uncommons, which is a great way to start if your summer games garage is looking bad. Jumping into the summer games tag, first let's have a look at mine, right? You can see when it comes to the high end, I think I should be okay. I am unsure if I will be, but I'm hoping I will be. It looks decent from where I'm sitting, at least. But what I am more worried about is my low end. As you can see, it starts at 14 and it goes up and up and up. But you can see I have duplicates of some cars, which is nice, but I am lacking cars that are maxed in the lower end categories, which is what really killed it for me in Call of the Wild. I really had to upgrade a lot of uncommons, a lot of commons that I really didn't think about upgrading before that happened, right? And I think the same will be true for this challenge. So what I would do, what I would suggest for you, is to get upgrading some of the more overall good cars that you could use later on as well, such as the Pontiac 6000, the Alfa Romeo 2600, the BMW 507, the TVR Vixen is fine, you know, the Smart Brabus, or this one, Dodge Daytona, or a Slingshot. Start upgrading, or the Chevy Extreme. Start upgrading cars that will be useful to you in the future as well in the summer games, because that way, even if you don't necessarily need specifically those cars, they will still do good in the future, and you can prepare. Whilst being blind to what you will actually need, you can prepare for the challenge, which is good. And then when it comes to actually seeing what you need, and you're like, oh no, apparently I needed the Ford Focus maxed out, right? Then you can start maxing out the Ford Focus. Another tip I would like to give you is, during this summer games period, hold on to all the summer games cars, low rarity cars you get from now on. Hold on to them just in case you will need them. After summer games is over, after you figure out you don't need them, that's when you can sell them or fuse them or whatever you were gonna do. But hold on to them right now during the period of the summer games, because that is the clever thing to do, because you don't know what you will need. You do not know. And then when it comes to the silver coins exchange, right? The silver coins you can get from placing low. Do you need 5? Okay. You can get from placing low in the events. Let's have a look at the events so I can explain this to you guys. I'm guessing most of you probably already know what's going on. Okay, we have some event rewards. So let's open the ceramic first of all. I totally forgot I had these rewards, but let's open them. But basically how it works, the top people get the... okay, let's see. Alright, The top people get the gold coins in the brackets of the events. The lower tier people get silver coins. You can trade in 5 silver coins apparently for 1 gold coin, which means you have kind of a second wind. If you're missing 1 gold coin, maybe you get enough silver coins so that you can actually get past it with the gold coins. And things like this. So keep that in mind. And as you can see here then, from the MX freestyle, you can see first to second gets a gold coin, third to 10 gets a gold coin, 11 to 50 gets a gold coin, but you can see everybody gets a silver coin. So if you fail 5 events, you can still make a gold coin. Obviously, I would not advise you failing 5 events though. That won't turn out well for you. So with that out of the way, let's now talk about the packs, and let's open the starter pack, because I haven't yet. I wanted to open it in a video, and this is the perfect video for it. This starter pack you should savor, because this is a card for the event, this is a card for the event, this is a card for the event, and so on, right? So you should keep all of these cards, because they will definitely come in handy, unless you already have like multiple of them, right? Then you don't need to. And then you have these packs. I remember Call of the Wild, I had to open so many of these packs because I wasn't properly prepared. This time I think I'm more prepared, but I'm still thinking I will have to open some of these. But definitely, guys, keep in mind to keep your lower end spiked. Now, I wouldn't really go for this one. I wouldn't. But at the same time, you get 3 uncommons from summer games on average, right? Because that's usually what you get. You get 3 uncommons, then a rare, then a super rare. And those might help you a lot. So maybe that is a good investment. I don't know. I wouldn't say for sure. I know 5 slots cost around 400 gold, right? So it's not a big overpay just for the slots. I don't think so. So it's not a horrible investment either way. But this one is definitely better, of course. And this one I could justify doing, honestly. This is a 5x carbon fiber for 7,000 gold. Yes, you get 25 slots, so technically you are making more than what you're supposedly supposed to get. But I wouldn't touch that one. Unless your summer games is absolutely tragic, I wouldn't touch that one. I would go for this one if you are missing a key card or so. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. And I think a lot of people are going to struggle with this. I think a lot of people are going to think that this is going to be some sort of easy challenge that they could just speed run, and then it's gonna be just like any other of these challenges that we've had. It's gonna be difficult to the point of being excruciatingly hard, and people are not gonna be prepared for it, and people are gonna whine just like last time, like, this is way too hard. I mean, even I was whining when it came to the playing. It was like off-road playing, but with on-road cars. It was stupid. And then even I was whining. So like, people will be whining, for sure, for sure. And I expect them to, because this will be hard. It will look easy in the beginning, like it always does, and then it will be very, very hard anyways. We have had this happen before, and we will have this happen every time they do one of these challenges. So I'm just telling you guys, you should be on your be on your toes, be ready for this to be difficult, because if you are not ready, if you're not expecting this to be difficult, you will be slapped in the face with the difficulty and you will get nowhere near completing it. Start upgrading your lower tier summer games garage, because even with that you will be able to get the Citroën, which is the super rare prize car. You might even be able to get the rally car, which is the ultra rare prize car, if you just focus on the lower end. So even if you are a new player, there is a chance for you to actually do all right if you just focus on that lower end. You might be able to get to the mid tiers at least, right? Just with your lower end. And that is what is so good about these challenges if you decide to focus. And then, of course, the higher prices are very, very good. We're gonna have a look at the prices momentarily here. I just want to go through these rounds first. But the higher prices are good. They are very good, and we are going to go over why they are good and why I think this is actually worthwhile to invest in. Like, I will definitely invest fully into this to try to get the everything. Try to get everything done. Because I see it as a worthy investment, and I will tell you why. I will. Let's just open this pack first, and then I'll go and I'll tell you why. This will be a little bit of a longer video. I hope you guys are alright with that. But that's just because I want to give you guys my 2 cents. I am very, very talkative about giving you my 2 cents. So here you get the grand prize token, right? So let's go from the start and let's have a look at the grand prizes. So you can get the Porsche 959 Dakar, which is an absolutely amazing car, and you should never go for the others. Never ever. There will be the Maserati MC12, I believe. I already have it, so it doesn't show up for me. And then you will have the Porsche Carrera GT. Maybe the Cadillac Sienne, probably not, right? But if it is there, it's not there for me because I already have it too. The Porsche 959 Dakar and the Lamborghini Huracan rear-wheel drive Spider. Now, this is a bad car. You shouldn't go for it. You should never go for it over the price cars. This is quite a good car. However, it's not nearly as good as the Dakar. You should definitely get the Dakar. It's off-road tires, 4-wheel drive. It's just a very, very good car, and it's definitely something I think is worth investing in, because you can never have enough off-road legendaries. When it comes to off-road events, especially German off-road events, this will be very good because of its high ground clearance. It can definitely do pretty much anything. I would definitely consider investing in this challenge just because of the 959 Dakar. It's such a great car. Now, with that being said, let's have a look at the other prices. So, we have the M1 Pro Car Group 4, which looks absolutely amazing. Probably going to be 3.5, 0 to 60, 100 handling. That looks great. That looks awesome. It's also a BMW, so a 70s car, however, but the MRA is not going to be horrible. I'm guessing the high 70s. It's gonna be a good car, and definitely one that you would want to have. So that's a good one. We move on to track and field. Oh, here's just the carbon fiber as the top price. So we move on to triathlon, and here is the Dodge Avenger Rally Sedan. This is a front-wheel drive off-road tires car, which is not really a good combo, but still, it's very good. 4.992 off-road tires. 4.992 off-road medium. That's good. That's good. It's a good car. You definitely want to go for it. And then we can have a look at the relay race. The Citroën BX4TC. 4-wheel drive, low tier C-Class car. 6.5, I'm guessing, or 6.4. It's 6.5 or 6.4. 84. And 4-wheel drive. It's not horrible. It's not good. But it's definitely going to be an 80s car you might need sometime in the future. So I think, all in all, this challenge is definitely worth investing in. That's just my take on it though. You have to make your own educated guess. But for me, it is worth it just because of the final price. And that's the thing. If I thought I could not reach the final price, would I invest in this challenge? I don't know. Perhaps not. Probably not. Let's be completely real. I would say probably not. If I couldn't get my hands on the Dakar, probably not. I would try, as I said previously, I would try with my low end to get as far as I possibly could, and then I would give up, right? Then I would give up. But that's the thing. If you have a good low end, you could probably get quite far still. And that will definitely help you out. So what I'm trying to say to you is basically, go ahead and try. Try with your low end, see how far you can get. Do these introductory challenges and keep every Summer Games car. Because if you can get to that ultra rare rally car, you are getting something useful out of the challenge. That's what I'm trying to tell you, right? And as long as you're getting something useful out of the challenge, I think it's worth it. But don't over-invest. Don't over-invest unless you know you can get the Dakar. That's what I'm saying. Don't over-invest, because you might be still like an epic short or something in the end, and you will be super sad, because then you will have to open an elite pack or whatever that you didn't want to open, and blah 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 blah. So be confident in your deck. Like, be confident that this could probably do it for me. before you invest. That's my tip. That's just my tip. You want to take my tip? You can. You want to ignore my tip? That's totally fine too. As I said, it's all down to personal opinion. If you want to think that you can do it, even though you have a subpar garage, if you do want to invest in the elite packs, be my guest, right? But my sole advice is to never take water in over your head. That is my sole advice when it comes to these challenges. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk to you about in today's video. And I hope you guys got some other like perspective on the summer games that you might have not have gotten before. I hope I helped you make some more educated decisions. Perhaps you were already educated prior to this video, but if you weren't, and if you were struggling with understanding or how you would go about this, hopefully the politics in that have lightened up for you, and you can actually decide with your own mind, you can concur with yourself what you are supposed to do now. So that's basically all I had for you in today's episode of Top Drives. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like it. Also subscribe. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. You already know what it is. And if you guys want to join one of the biggest Top Drives Discord servers, where you can ask any questions about this challenge, where you can get help if you're struggling on certain rounds, like you can get all the resources and help you need from experienced players there, check out my Discord server. It's the Top Drives Hideout. Anybody is welcome. Even if you're completely new to the game, you're still welcome. There are over 1,300 members there talking about Top Drives every day. So if you want to join, definitely do so. It's completely free, and it's down below in the description. If you want to see what I'm currently maxing out, I have an Instagram page for that. And if you guys do want to support me further, I have a Patreon if that interests you. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, have a good one, take care of one another, and goodbye guys.